Assalamualaikum, welcome back to my channel Learn with Your Buddy, and today I am here with another video of our C++ series where we are going to learn about runtime polymorphism. Well, in our last video we have learned about compile time. Now we will learn about runtime polymorphism. Well, a runtime polymorphism occurs when the function to be executed is decided while the program is running. Now it is achieved by using function overriding and virtual functions. In time polymorphism, we have learned about function overloading. Now we will learn about function overriding in runtime polymorphism. So now let's define function overriding. Well, function overriding occurs when a derived class provides a new version of a function that already exists in its base class. Like it has same function name, same parameter, same return type, and occurs in inheritance and used to achieve runtime polymorphism. So yeah, here I have written a code on function overriding. So here the base class has a function show and the derived class has a function with name show. This overrides the base class version, and both functions have same name, parameters, and return type. And in the main function we have created an object of derived class and the derived d. Now this is when we call the d.show function, it calls the class version because the object belongs to derived. So now let's just run our code. Okay, here in the output, if we have used a base class pointer to point to derived class without virtual, it would call the base class function. As we didn't, that's why it called the derived class function. Now let's go to our virtual function. Now a virtual function is a function in the base class that is declared using the keyword virtual and is meant to be overridden in the driven class, and it allows runtime polymorphism and ensures the derived class function gets called even when using a base pointer, and it helps in dynamic binding, late binding. Now let's go to our code. Here we have a base class which is the parent class. Now here the display function is declared as virtual, and this tells the C++ to use dynamic binding, and it means to check the actual object type at runtime. Then the derived class overrides the display function like same name, same parameters, and same return type. And in the main function we create a base class pointer, and then we'll call the display function as this is virtual, and C++ checks the actual object type at runtime. So it calls the derived class function without virtual, and the base class pointer calls base function with virtual base class pointer that calls derived function. So yeah, that's it. Now let's just see our output. So yeah, now it is our output. We can see our output here. Well, always remember one thing, that overriding is base class function and virtual is derived class function. So yeah, that's all for today, and I will see you guys in the next video. Till then, Allah Hafiz.